Daniel, so I'm happy that you are with me here today. And the first question is, who are you? So who is Daniel of the Mauer?
Yeah, thanks for that question. I keep asking myself. I'm a photographer. I've been working in photography basically all my adult life. I work basically mostly for international magazines like the Spiegel, the New York Times, KO. Yes, and I've become, the longer that I've been taking pictures, the more I've become interested in, okay, so how do I relate to the people that I take pictures of? How does it work that you really build a connection, which then shows in the pictures, which is also the potential of photography, is that it really touches you. And this has been my inquiry for the last 15 years. And I found out that it's not something I can learn as a technical skill. I had to transform myself along with it. And that's what I'm so grateful for photography, that it's a constant reflection of myself. Yes, and we've had a very interesting journey so far.
This whole lab in March will go around global social witnessing. And my question is, what is your take on global social witnessing, and how is this interrelated to your work as a photographer?
So I see global social witnessing as a responsibility of us as citizens of the world to really look at what's happening. And the next step is also to see how is it for me if I look, because looking is not something is not always easy, and this I know as a photographer. So I do remember that when I started working the way I was looking, also when I was taking pictures in crisis areas, I wasn't able to really look. I was taking pictures to make the pain go away, of how it feels inside when I see what's going on. This is why also often in war photography, pictures are very beautiful, where war in itself is really horrible. Yes, so I feel it's a challenge of our times that we start looking, and not only looking in this detached sense, but in an empathic and connected sense, because this is usually what helps us also to really respond and bring positive action into the world.
When I come to the lab in March, so what can I expect? What is your contribution to this lab as a photographer?
So I feel there's going to be two levels of contribution. One level is really that I've seen and witnessed things in the world, like taken pictures of mass graves in Guatemala. I was in Africa when there was a famine, when you see all the children dying. I was in India where I did a video about women that are really have been sexually abused since they were very young. And I would like to say a bit, how is it when you are in a situation like this, and how when I was younger I couldn't relate to anything that was going on. I was basically just surviving. I was taking pictures to make my own pain go away. And as I've matured as a photographer, and especially as I've learned, as I've ventured into other fields, yes, I started to be able to feel myself, how it feels when I'm in places like these. And this has changed my photography, this has changed the impact that it has, and this changes how people are touched by the work that I do. So for one, it's really a personal transformation, talking out of practical experience. And on the other level, I would like to, photography is a great tool, because through photography, the space, how we meet is intensified. So when you have a camera on you, you can feel how you react. Like you're more under scrutiny. Most people don't like it. So we will make very practical exploration with each other. How does it feel when somebody really looks at you with the help of a camera? Because it intensifies the situation. So it's the second contribution we do on a very practical level. How does it feel when somebody really looks at you? And can you also give the permission to be really seen? Yeah. And I would say more what people usually need, like the trust that you need to build and the authenticity that's needed from you as a witness. that enables other people to open up more and more so that they really let themselves be seen. I'm very much looking forward to everybody who's interested in our lab. I'm really looking forward to having this interdisciplinary exchange and really exploring what does it mean to be a citizen of the world, and how do we relate to what's going on in the world. I'm really looking forward to this exploration.
Thank you, Daniel.